We're here today with Ruandro Knapic from Obachikaria. We're going to just talk a little bit about some observations in the industry today. So first, I'd just like to ask what you think the greatest concerns are in the cosmetics and personal care industry.
Today, I think in the industry is the principal concern is to make products with efficacy to the consumers and the sustainability in factory. For example, we have to make a process with low energy, low water consumer, low, and more efficacy to for consumers in marketing trends. So I think this is a very interesting point to work in industry. And I think the ingredient suppliers have to think in these things first. And of course, sustainability and social relationships with the industry and the population and the people, consumers and not consumers. And I think it's this. Of course, the challenges, the technical challenges, and more efficacy with new mechanisms of action of products is important. But I think it's the global market also, and new trends from other countries. For us in Brazil, we have a lot of particularities in market, and this is very interesting to understand other cultures and the other behavior of consumers, and for us formulators, it's a challenge to think in these products for our consumers. I know.
That is quite a challenge. So thinking now about, besides the challenges, are there interesting developments that you've seen that maybe have met some of those challenges that you've just described, or just interesting observations in general on technology?
Yes, and I think new technologies with more efficacy in a little time. So we need today give the consumer product with efficacy in a little time. So the consumer don't want to wait 2 months, 3 months to see the effects of in his skin. I think this is a challenge, and products to the right consumer. So to study the consumer, to study their skin, and to understand how can I use this knowledge to my formula, and how can I use these products in my formulation. And I think the ingredients, the new ingredients, the best new ingredients, thinking in the things.
And you probably just got here and haven't had a chance to walk around, but maybe later you can tell us about some things you've spotted that are just sort of interesting and out of the normal. That would be great.
Yes.
So I guess my final question, or others if you have, is there a technology or market that you think holds the greatest promise for the future of the cosmetics and personal care market?
We know that in anti-aging products, for example, we have to reach the dermis, and this is a big challenge. So we have a lot of delivery systems and so on. But I think the best technology is thinking in dermis, and thinking how can I reach there with more efficacy, with more speed to effects and the benefits. So I think this way is an interesting way to think, not so delivery systems, but activities in go on.
So that is, anti-aging is still the future, kind of.
Yes, I think anti-aging. I work with anti-aging products, and I don't know very well about other products, but I think this is a challenge. And of course, the industry is worried about sustainability, and of course, all the ingredients have to think in this subject.
There's sort of a common theme, it sounds like, throughout some of your comments, and that has to do with the way you think of things as a supplier, as a manufacturer, as a consumer.
And the people have the people that's not in this cycle. For example, the people For example, people in distant areas, indigenous, all the people in the world, and how can we to make more for these people? I think.
Very interesting. So is there one message that you would like to give to the industry or to convince everyone? You know, if there was one message you could give, is there something that you feel strongly about that you'd like to share?
I think less is more, you know?
Yeah.
Today we have formulas, products with a lot of ingredients and a lot of benefits. We need these benefits, a lot of benefits, but a few ingredients. So ingredients more flexible, more in not just efficacy, but in the factory. We have to think in ingredients in low energy, high temperature, hydroliposolubility. So a lot of things in a unique ingredient. So I think this is interesting in the way.
Yeah, great. Thank you very much for your time. Any last
Thank
comments you want to share?
Sorry for something.
You are fine. Any other comments you have? Or
no, the cosmetics is very interesting this year. I think it's very big.
Yes.
And yes.
You wore comfortable shoes.
Yes,
right?
I have to walk a lot, but it's so good to be here. It's a pleasure to talk to you.
Oh, it's my pleasure to finally meet you in person.
Yes. And thank you.
Good. Okay. Thank you much.